Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to swatch some fall or autumn fountain pen inks. But before we get started, I want to show you some that I had inked up back in August. They're not the inks that we have in front of us today because some of those actually got used up. And also I think some of these were featured in last year's fall inks video, so don't want to repeat myself, but this was a currently inked back in August. Let me just show you. We had an Esterbrook SD with a Birmingham Pen Company Distress Leather. We had a Sailor 1911 Riala with Tachia Benasucci, a Sailor Pro Gear with Robert Oster Cherry Blossom. I finished that sample. A Pilot Custom 743 with Vinta Sea Kelp. Sailor Pro Gear Slim with Taranishi Nostalgic Honey. Pilot Vanishing Point with a Vinta Bronze Yellow. A Mahjong Wankai Mini with a Platinum Forest Black. And oh, there was a Sailor Pro Gear Slim with Graf von Faber-Castell Carbon Black and this Mahjong C1 with KWZ Sheen Machine 2. It is a green ink with this lovely reddish purple sheen. Anyways, we're not going to be swatching those inks today. We are going to be swatching in one of the pages in the back because I ran out of space in October in my little ink journal. If you saw my latest video on my Sailor Don't Mess the Boat sale, you will know why I ran out of space in October. But anyways, I figured there was like these miscellaneous pages in the back that we could use, and it's nearing the end of the year, so they're not going to get used anyways, so why not change it into something that I want. I'm gonna put some washi down to cover it up. Actually, let's cover up the timetable. Okay, and then what we're actually gonna do is use these autumn leaf stickers that I made for my sticker shop, Two Sad Dumplings Co. on Etsy. And I actually used fountain pen inks and fountain pens to make these stickers. So it was like a watercolor type situation. You can get one in the basic matte white paper, or you can also get it in the clear matte. These stickers are transparent, and I'll link those down below. But yeah, I made these out of fountain pen inks, and it was so much fun actually. So since we peeled this one up, I might as well use it. Ooh, very nice. How about this one? I hope I wasn't too late listing these designs up on my Etsy. I know people already kind of pre-plan, but you know, I don't like the look of it. Transparent and not. So I know that's unnecessary, but here we are. I'll just put this right here. So anyway, I hope I'm not too late for fall stuff already. I feel like I should already be designing for winter. But the good thing about these fall inks is that I love the colors so much. I feel like they're perfect for year-round if you're always kind of into the swampy, muddy vibes. I don't know how much of this page I'm gonna need, so I don't want to put down too many stickers. Let's do one more. Do we want to put washi on that too? I bought this washi roll from Yoseka like a year or two ago, and it's been one of my favorite washi rolls to use because it's so versatile. Alright, that's good enough. Move these back a little. Okay, we're gonna use our lovely little stamps that I collaborated with Stationery Universe. I think I'm just gonna stick with one stamp today. Which one do we want? I like this one. Or this one. Maybe this one. These stamps are so cute. Yay. Oh no, they overlap. Okay, I don't like that. But it's okay. We're gonna cover it up and no one has to know. There we go. I'm gonna put it on this side. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh gosh. So these stickers are not repositionable, but sometimes you can gently peel them back off. And do that. And that's a little sticky. Oh shoot! I guess it was really sticky. Oh well. Look, all better. We're gonna start with this ink. It is Akkerman. This bottle is so cool. There's a marble inside, and it is SBRE brown. So after the YouTuber, which is really cool, I have always wanted one of these inks because the bottle is so cool, and I actually acquired it this month, or last month, at Pen Club. Somebody put it on the donation table and the people there encouraged me to take this home. I knew I wanted an Akkerman bottle at some point, and then I was browsing their website and I saw that he had an ink and I was like, that's even cooler. So if I were to get one, it would be his. And it was on my wish list, so they let me take it home. Like, how sweet is that? But this one is super cool. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see, but there is a marble inside and you tilt it this way and then it traps enough ink up here for you to like fill and use. And if you don't want it up there, you can tilt it to the side and the liquid will move back and forth. I don't know if you guys can see from your angle, but that's basically how this one works. Oh, too much. It's like a novelty to have, but like I don't need my ink separated. But I guess it's easier to fill from up there. And it's like impossible to fill from this slope angle. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think I want to just do giant swatches across. I love swatching ink. I think it's very calming and I love seeing the ink properties and how it dries on the page. So this brown is like perfect for fall. It's warm and an orangey brown, but more so a brown. But I like it a lot. And it reminds me of like a tea. Let's see. Akkerman SBRE Brown. Nice. The next ink I also can't pronounce very well, but it is from Rohrer and Klinger, alt-goldgrun. I got this one from Cult Pens, I think 2 years ago, when I ordered the Diamine ink vent. And it is very affordable if you order Diamine inks and Rohrer and Klinger inks from Cult Pens to ship to the US. So you might want to check those out for that. This is the ink's kind of pulling on the end of the page because it's starting to bulk up from all the stuff I put in the notebook this year. Oh, that's so pretty. I can't believe the year is almost over. Like, what happened? Christmas is right around the corner. It's already October. I'm having a little crisis. Let's focus on the ink. It's a nice green. Lighter than a forest green. Maybe like a plant green. I got a little bored of this ink and I don't know why. It was in my Lamy 2000 and I think maybe because I had Vinta Sea Kelp inked up for a month and then this was inked up for a while. So they're pretty similar. I would show you, but my ink might travel. So you just have to trust me or go check out that video that I did where I did the ink swap with Sarah. But half of these inks actually are from her ink swap. This one is Vinta Bronze Yellow. And this one is so good. It was definitely one of the ones where after I swatched the ink, I went and inked up a pen immediately. This one went into my Pilot Vanishing Point. And it was so good. It's such a weird ink too because it lays down like a dirty yellow. It makes you feel like your nib's not clean and you contaminated a yellow. But it is actually really, really beautiful. And it's perfect. This is the perfect shade for like leaves changing color. This is Vinta Bronze Yellow. Very, very beautiful. Like, you have to get this. It is so beautiful. I don't know of any yellow inks. I don't have that many. I might not have any actually. That are like legible and beautiful. And it dries wonderfully. It's a very wet ink too. Okay, let's do this one. No, let's do this one. This one is Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. It is a shimmer ink. And I think Atlas Stationers is always talking about this ink in their live videos. So I was really excited to be able to get a sample of this. This was sent to me by Jessica from Black Tea and Ink on Instagram. and she sent me so many samples, you guys. I did a September 30 inks 30 days, and I was supposed to share a reel each day or a short video each day, and I kind of fell behind. So I don't know if I'll end up sharing those. I haven't filmed, but I really want to try this one in a pen because I kind of want a full bottle. It's a darker green. Like, it's less vibrant than that one, but very moody, and I like it a lot. Especially when it dries, you can see the shimmer. Dominant Industry Autumn. Oh no, Autumn. This one's kind of self-explanatory. I mean, it has autumn in the name. Autumn Forest. Why is it so hard for it to stay on the nib though? Okay, this ink is so beautiful. Look, that is the definition of autumn. It has a pink shimmer on it. The edges have like a dark green sheen. Look at that shading. There's like shading, but also the pink ink or pink shimmer helps it out. It's just so pretty. There's so few samples where I try it and I'm immediately like, I need to go buy a full bottle, but this is one of them. It's harder to tell on writing samples, but it's still good. A full page of that would look so beautiful. All right, which one next? Oh shoot, I forgot that I wanted to relabel some of these since I had the ink. I have these ink vial labels that I made for my sticker shop, and they've actually been really handy with labeling the top of the ink bottles, because after you reach a certain point, it starts to get a little annoying trying to pull each one out and figure out like what ink is there. And I didn't have this problem last year because I didn't have that many ink samples. I only started exchanging inks this year, or like end of last year into this year. But I like these because they actually keep some of the ink properties. That wasn't a very good swatch, but once it dries, you will be able to tell. What is this? Okay, moving on. Next ink we want to do is Kobe Arima Amber. I actually have this one inked in my Sailor 1911 S Fried Egg Jellyfish. If you have not seen that pen, it is super pretty. This is a perfect ink match for it, and you should go over to my last YouTube video where I shared the unboxing of that pen and some other Sailors. So it lays down a lighter orange, but it dries down a little darker than that. Isn't that beautiful? I think we're reaching that part of the video where I start to lose my mind because I cleaned off all my nibs and forgot to write this ink name. Kobe Arima Amber. Okay, I probably should have written these a little neater, but I'm kind of at an angle. And does it really matter? This was the Vinta. This is Wearingeul 12 Night. Alright, this one is Diamine Earl Grey. I wanted to pick a gray ink because I don't know about where you guys are, but where I am, the skies are turning gray. It's getting gloomy and cold and sad. So why not pick a gray ink to capture one of the realities of fall? Diamine Earl Grey is one of those inks where I first bought it based on someone else's recommendation. It was Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I went and bought a full bottle because she's in love with this ink. And these Diamine bottles are 80 milliliters, which is a lot of ink. I didn't really like it that much, but now it's been inked permanently in my Pilot E95S. It's not so bad. Diamine Earl Grey is very beautiful. I don't remember it having this much character. Very messy now. Oh dear, what happened? Like, look how much shading there is to that. There's some like hints of blue. It's pretty cool. Last but not least, we have Wearingeul 12 Night. This was an Atlas Stationers exclusive, and it surprised me because I didn't think it would be legible, but it's actually one of the more legible like pastel pinks. There was a little bit of stickiness residue from the sticker that I took off earlier, so we'll just lightly tap that on there. But look how cool that is. It is a really cute pink, and then it's weird because it has like blue shimmer. I would have never expected blue shimmer to go with pink ink, but it's not bad. I don't know why the shimmer kind of separated like that on here, but there we go. All right, here is my final, I don't know, what do you call this? Swatch of fall inks. Let me let it dry a little bit and we can take a little look. All right, let's take a closer look at the inks. I especially like what I did on this side, but we have our Akkerman SBRE brown, very nice medium brown, our Rohrer and Klingner alt-goldgrun with the green, our Vinta bronze yellow, our shimmery fantastic Dominant Industry Autumn Forest, our Kobe Arima Amber, Diamine Earl Grey, which is starting to look blue, and the Wearingeul 12 Night. Look at that. Wow. And we're just gonna go over to the letters a little bit so you guys can kind of see what the writing samples would look like. Unfortunately, that Dominant Industry doesn't show up as well in the writing sample, but I still like it a lot. The Diamine Earl Grey definitely looks more gray in the writing sample. And look, Wearingeul 12 Night is legible. So there's that. If you are interested in more fall inks, I will leave my video from last year here. And until then, I hope you guys have a lovely, cozy autumn, getting ready for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and planner season. Oh my gosh, so many big things happening. Stay tuned, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderfully cozy day. Bye!